There has been a shocking revelation in the Denyse Sweeney murder case, which has put the Goa cops once again under the scanner. A second autopsy carried out in the UK has exposed the shoddy probe conducted by the Goa Police that almost smells of a cover-up. The question is, why were the cops twiddling their thumbs for 2 years and at whose behest? Doctors in the UK have been unable to ascertain the exact cause of Denyse's death. The inquest reports that has been accessed by Headlines Today found unexplained injuries on Denyse's body that were never investigated by the Goa Police.
She didn't come back in a very good state. I should have identified her, but I got a call on the day that I should have gone to identify her, and they said they'd done it through fingerprints.
Very well,
yeah.
Apparently, and 80% of her organs were missing,
yeah.
Which includes all of her brain, apart from the stem. Her kidneys were gone, and liver, stomach, all sorts of things that were gone.
And we now know that this is common practice, that this happens in a lot of countries, but it's quite shocking to know that that's how she came back.
Denyse's internal organs, which were sent to a forensics lab 20 months ago, have not yet been examined.
We're less concerned with the amount of time that it took to get to inquest and more concerned that actually there wasn't an open book given to the coroner and he had to record an open verdict. Frankly, he doesn't know how Denyse died, and neither do we at this stage, and we suspect the only people that do are the Indian police and those involved at the time, and really we want them to help in the process, and we want to be clearer on how she did die.
Well, joining us for more on this story, our Headlines Today's Kamaljeet Sandhu, who joins us live from Goa. Also, Lavina Tandon is standing by live from London. Let me come to you first, Kamal. Tell us, what is the latest in the investigations? Clearly, the Goa Police is once again under the scanner for its shoddy probe.
Well, under pressure from the British government and obviously from the Goa government, the police has woken up. They have registered a case of 302. It's a case of murder. But as far as what they're trying to speak to us, they're clearly saying that this doesn't seem to be much more than a case of drug overdose, which they had initially claimed. This has been done only post pressure. But again, remember, if you took a look at what Goa Police had done, the very, very shoddy investigations. Perhaps even the Viscera results, which was sent only 20 months later, it doesn't give much for Goa Police to really speak about it. But yes, the way the investigations have gone, they'll have to start from almost a cold trail. They would have started investigating 2 years ago. Perhaps they would have got somewhere. Now they've started investigations when there's nothing much left. They've also got series of names of witnesses, and they're saying they all point to one thing, that Denyse had come drunk on her own. There are inferences drawn in the FIR which suggest that she was an alcoholic. The inferences also draw that perhaps she had taken ketamine drink.
Right.
But again, what they don't say is that her drinks could have been spiked. There could have been a conspiracy behind it. This is something that should have been investigated 2 years ago. Now perhaps they will have to look at all these witnesses, some of them foreigners, who could perhaps disappear.
All right, Kamal, let me also go across to Lavina Tandon, who's with us live from London. Lavina, this case is shockingly and horrifyingly reminiscent of the Scarlet Keeling murder mystery. Once again, the Goa Police's role in all this is really under the scanner. What are the reactions coming out of the UK?
I think it is a complete disgust. Complete disgust here. There is a campaign that's going on and spearheaded by the sister, and it's like they are complete disbelief. Not an alcoholic. She used to drink socially, but not an alcoholic. She never used to take drugs. And so, and the inquest has also found out that there were no drug traces or alcohol traces. And there were also stories told by anonymous people that she was hit by a boulder, and there is a 4.5 centimeter, 1.5 inch wound behind her leg, 9 on her behind her head, and 9 on her leg, and 4 on her left arm, and a lot of them have gone unexplained. So there are lots of questions. There was disgust and disbelief, disgust about the way this has been handled, and disbelief on whatever toxicology report from India has said.